What's up? Good morning, everybody. It is pretty early. It's about 9 a.m. I am a little bit upset because I did a whole video like 2 days ago, and the camera I'm using now is like a Google Pixel 4K camera, and the editing software just can't really hold anything that long of a video because the 4K is just like so hard to process. And regardless, I had to scrap that and start over, but I'm gonna move on from that and not stay mad at it. I'm actually gonna go ahead real quick and do my foundation and concealer because I just want to show you my updated brows and talk a little bit about where I've been and what I'm going to be doing on my channel. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my new brow process that I have been doing lately, and I'm going to show you the products as well. So the products that I got are actually pretty affordable. I honestly didn't pay for more than $12 for all of it. I'm going to show you what that is. Okay, so the first product that I am using currently is the e.l.f. brow pencil, guys. This is actually a freaking, I feel like this is so underrated. Even though when I did purchase it, it said on a sign that this was America's #1 brow pencil, and I freaking believe it. It's like those regular pencils, and then the other side is like a spoolie. So what I'm gonna do right now is just brush my brow hairs up in the direction that they grow, and I'm actually looking for a extremely full brow look today. Usually when I'm not, I go really light-handed and I don't intensely color it in, but today I am, and you're just gonna guide that pencil in the shape of your natural brow, but I'm filling in a lot more because my brow hairs, they really don't tend to grow as much as I want to. You know, sometimes I wish they were like the chia pets that just grow like intense, you know? But that's just not my brows, so, you know? It is what it is. There's actually like a chia pet that I always wanted, and it was like the Bob Ross one where his hair just like grows and grows and grows. So I usually don't try to apply any product on the front of the brow because I really just like that to look feathered and not so filled in. And I actually, you'll see, I have like a little step for the front of the brow, but I'm gonna continue to fill this in. Okay, so now that they're intensely filled in, guys, this is the e.l.f. I paid literally like $3 or $4 for from Walmart. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm honestly gonna just grab it straight like this, and I'm going to apply it like that. A tiny bit on the top, And with an angled brush like this, I'm gonna go ahead and carve it out. I feel like carving your brows out is the most important step. So I'm just gonna go ahead and carve it out. So for the front, guys, I tend to flick upwards like this to give it that like ombre effect. And then I turn my brush this way and I go like that. And then I continue to carve it out. Okay, so I filled in my eyebrows. I had to get off camera real quick because my daughter woke up from her nap and she peed on me, so I had to change my shirt. That's the life of a parent when they pee on you, you know, nothing you can do. So I changed my shirt and I did my eyebrows. I didn't finish it, but I filled them in, and like I left off, I was carving them out. The next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that I do last now is I apply a brow gel from Essence. So this photo focus and actually hold on, this photo focus I got from Five and Below, and I obviously didn't pay any more than $4 for it. And the Essence one that I got, the brow gel, and it's a it fills your fibers. I got it from Ulta and I believe it was $3. Don't quote me on that. But all I do now is I go ahead and I take off a lot of the product that's on the top. That way it doesn't, you know, go on way too intense. And I flick the brow hairs up like that. Just like that. Right now, the feathered look is very in, but I cannot accomplish it for nothing. One day I need to sit here and really just practice that. I'm gonna post somewhere on the screen the name of a woman who I watch all the time. She is freaking awesome. She, in my eyes, is like the queen of the feathered look. But this is honestly the last step that I do when doing my brows. She always says to make sure that this bottom part though is flicked downwards. So that is all I'm doing right now for an updated brow. And yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so I went ahead and I put some lashes on. I'm actually going to grab some mascara, and this is from a company named Pharmacy. They're based out in Turkey. And this one is Extreme Lash Curl, and it does definitely do that. Even though you won't be able to tell right now because I am wearing lashes. And all I'm doing is putting mascara onto my natural lashes so that they blend in with my falsies. And if you hear all that sound, that's my daughter deciding to start early on messing up my little makeup area. So I'm gonna use the Cover FX face palette just to kind of contour my face. So I want to let you guys know a little bit where I've been recently. You know, I've only been a mom for a year, so I've really been trying to learn how to sculpt myself into becoming the mother that I really want. And I didn't purposely leave YouTube I actually didn't have the best camera at the time, and now I have a way better camera with definitely better quality that I feel more confident using. And I really wanted to focus my time a little bit on really building myself as a wife, as a mother. And sometimes, you know, when you become a parent, it's kind of like you gotta learn how to really separate yourself as an individual and yourself as a parent, because if not, you become this person who thinks that all you should really be is a mother or a parent, and that's it, and that's not true. You always have to still make sure you have time for yourself to create yourself, as well as a person of your own. And that was my issue. I thought that because I was a mom, that was it. I'm a mom, there's nothing else. And that's not true. So I really decided, you know what, I'm gonna take YouTube serious. I'm gonna take what I love serious. And you're gonna hear her in the background having a grand old time. But yeah, so here I am, you guys. I'm not budging anymore. I'm gonna be on YouTube and I'm gonna stick to it. I also do IGTV videos as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and post my IG account on the screen somewhere. So I do like a very slight bronzing right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply a tiny bit of blush. I got this cute little brush from Five Below. Sponge on one side and brush on the other. I actually really enjoy using this for blush, but I'm gonna go and swipe up like that. I think the blush is extremely pigmented, so it's kind of hard sometimes to not go with like a heavy hand. Okay, and because I kind of want this to be a lot more cleaner, I'm actually gonna grab my concealer and I'm gonna create a line right here and right here, and I'm actually gonna blend that downwards just to clean that up a tiny bit. I have no idea where my beauty blender is, you guys. But you see, just like that, it looks a lot more cleaner. I think life is too short for us to settle on a 9 to 5. And I know it's hard to just say, oh, well, I can't not work. I have a family to feed, and I totally get that. But if you're in a support system where you have that help and you can do what you love, I say do what you love. So I'm taking a really big chance here, and I'm gonna really commit to my YouTube. And I say, if you're somebody who has that, you do what you love, because honestly, you don't want to live the rest of your life saying, what if I really did take you know, fashion seriously, or engineering seriously, or gaming design seriously. You know, what if I ever did that? And if you ever get the chance to do it, I say you take it. And that's where I've been mentally. I've been sculpting myself as a mom and finding myself as an individual, and this is where I am now. And I'm so excited to show you guys what I have, because I actually wrote a whole bunch of things on a notebook, on not a notebook, but on my phone, on what I have planned for my YouTube channel. So I'm actually gonna grab a highlight. I was gonna use this Cover FX one, but I'm gonna grab a different one. Chocolate Elixir Glow Palette. And I'm gonna grab a pointed brush like this, and I'm actually gonna fill that in the corner of my eye as well. Da-da. Just like that is enough. And with my finger, because sometimes I think your finger is literally your best friend, I'm gonna pat it on my nose. It's so pretty. I really do like a shiny nose though. And I'm gonna go upwards. I'm gonna be honest though, when like you use the pink one, it does give the illusion that your nose is like slightly bit sunburned. And I'm gonna pat that pink one as well right over the blush. Very pretty. So I'm gonna take my ColourPop No Filter powder, and I'm gonna grab that and apply it to only certain spots on my face. Use a small brush like this, and I'm to just put it on the spots that tend to get oily so that it doesn't budge throughout the day. And I'm actually gonna set this apart right here so that it stays looking clean. Next thing I'm gonna do, y'all, is I honestly don't know what kind of lipstick I want. I have these two very pretty lipsticks from ColourPop. I love ColourPop's packaging when it's like limited edition lipsticks like this. But here's this one. It's like almost matches, actually it matches my shirt very well. So maybe I'll do this one. And then the other one is actually, hold on. Oh, I thought they were the same thing. I don't even think you can tell. Oh, you can tell a little bit. This one has like more of a berry vibe, and this one is definitely more on the red side. This one is the name Solo. I'm gonna say Solo, like Spanish, but I know it's not that. And this one is What If. So I think I'm gonna go definitely with Solo. I'm so sorry, What If. But what if I actually wanted that one? Anyways. It's so soft and smooth. It goes on like so effortlessly. It's beautiful. Okay, and because I really don't want that lipstick to budge, what I do, and I know some of you might think this is weird, I actually take a powder, because it's not one of those lipsticks that when you put on it like dries on. I grab a translucent, and this is more like translucent, and I dab it on and it becomes into like a powder and it kind of dries. I know that's weird. And that feels so much better. It's not moving around anymore. That's what I want. So that is it, guys. That's it for my makeup. That's all I'm doing today. I hope you enjoyed watching me and kind of hearing where I've been, what I think about you know, life and transition, stuff like that. I know it wasn't in depth detail, but nonetheless, I will be back on YouTube. I mean, I am back on YouTube, and I'm going to stay on YouTube. I'm going to try to keep a schedule because I do post on IGTV. You will be seeing that on my screen again somewhere. I hope you guys comment and like and subscribe. Put that notification bell on so that you can get updates of when I post. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.